It's time to finish this bad Larry, the dangerous dinner. Not the one that's all peaceful and quiet and everything. No, this is the very dangerous dinner, otherwise known as the Chinese food buffet. That was $5 for you to pay at dinner. My name is Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. I've taken a few days away from Kirby because I'm like, I just want to play something else. I was playing a lot of Splatoon. That's what I was playing relatively recently. So lots and lots of Splatoon. They just added in a different type of salmon run called Big Run. And not to like take away from Kirby at all, but obviously, a limited time mode like that happening is slightly more interesting than Kirby. That's, Kirby's not going anywhere, right? Kirby is like the stable thing to resort to, So I wanted to get that in while I was playing that, and then also finish this up before I end up going away to San Francisco for a hot second for a very secret trip that I've been alluding to for the past couple of videos and everything. My eyes look very blue as I'm looking in the recording here. Look super blue, man. That's good stuff. I mean, not that my eyes don't look any less blue any other day, but they look particularly blue. I don't know why, but normally happens when I'm upset, but I'm not upset. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I took a power nap, and I feel pretty nice, man. So I wanted to finish this, and then there's also the entirely new game mode called like the Adventures of Magalor. That is a whole thing that I just have not bothered with at all. So I have to actually finish. Well, I don't have to finish that, but I probably should finish that. I should play that along with the rest of Kirby here. So that's what's on my docket for today. That whole Magalor thing is not super long, but, it's just long enough. It's good, right? It's still important of an experience to have, especially part of Kirby Return to Dreamland on the Nintendo Switch. I accidentally made a boo-boo. My controller dropped out of my hand while I was playing Splatoon at just the right angle and just the right amount of force that I actually broke my the ZR button. So I no longer have a perfectly working and functional ZR button. So I don't think that actually matters for Kirby here, but it could matter for future games that I'm playing here. So that could be a problem. It could be. Now it could also not be a problem. I have no idea. We'll see how. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. How do I do that? Whoa, hold on. What? How on earth do I do this? Go. Whoa, that was bizarre. I didn't know of like an effective way to do that. Did I just need to have a certain amount of health? That might have actually been the solution here. I don't know how to do this. Because you can't, Oh, you can throw it? Ooh, I mean, that would be very spicy, but I don't think that's actually the play here. Wow, what? I need the water. And I don't have the water. So I knew I messed up something, and that's clearly what I messed up. I should have got the water from that boss enemy there. Whoops. But here we are. Instead, just going to continue through. So, yeah, I definitely wanted to finish this up before going off on that trip, and I definitely don't want to get hit by that because I'm kind of one hit from being donezo, so I don't want to do that. So that's a trip. Oh, I might be done here, actually. Yep, okay. But at least I restart at the very beginning of the area, not all the way back at the boss battle and all that, so that's cool. So, yeah, I'm off on this trip. It kind of stinks, actually, that it takes so little time in the actual location, so I can't tell you where I'm going. But I can tell you that I'm going over to the West Coast, like I said, San Francisco, for a particular thing. It's not something that'll really come to fruition until many months from now, so it's kind of like me teasing you about what I'm doing, where I'm going and all that, so I don't necessarily mean to do that, but it ends up being one of those sort of things that I just got to go off and do it and come back and whatnot. So my flight leaves at 11 o'clock tomorrow, and I got to get to the airport at like 9:30 because obviously being super old, you got to get to the airport as early as humanly possible. Otherwise, you know, you might have a chance of missing your flight, which normally never happens. They always kind of wait for you in case you're, you know, ooh. Okay, wait. No, I messed up. Oh, I have to do this in the right order. Huh. Okay. I'm up for that challenge. That's fine. So, yeah, you got to show up a couple hours early. Make sure you don't miss your flight. That's obviously a pro gamer tip. A lot of people go like hours and hours and hours and hours early. I don't normally do that. I try to show up like an hour beforehand, and that's about it. So that'll be what I do. And then it's like a 5.5 hour flight over to where I need to be. And so I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to do this. That's way too difficult. Nope, I'm not bothering with that. You know what? Not even going to bother doing this. There are several other ones I can go get. I'm not even going to bother with this. Nope. Not even worth the energy that it takes to figure out what goes where. Nope, just going to carry my own business on. So it's like a 5.5 hour flight. I land, and then it's kind of bizarre. Like, the details of like why I'm there, I can't tell you. But what I can tell you, it's just a very bizarre circumstance, and I'll be able to talk about it more in depth, like later down the line. Have I ever used this power up? Oh yeah, it's been like a while actually. Oh, with the bowling pins, that's kind of cool. Yeah. It's definitely been a minute since I've used this, so that's cool. It's just a very bizarre circumstance. So I'm happy to be going. The thing that is unfortunate about it is it's only for like a day or two. It's not even... Oh, okay. Oh, I needed to use the snowball to shoot my way across. Okay, sure. Like, it's not like a 5-day long trip or a 2-day long thing. Or it is just a 2-day long thing. It's not like this big excursion. It's just like show up, do the thing, and then leave. Which is fine, but like, you know, normally when I go on trips and stuff, I like to have, you know, a lot of stuff to do at any given time. Hang around and get to know the city and whatever other people may be around there. Like when I went over to Amsterdam, it was like a multi-day kind of thing, right? It was like an 11-day thing, as a matter of fact. It wasn't just for 2 days, obviously. That'd be very intense if it were, but no, definitely not that circumstance. What if I just do this? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Give me this. Thank you. So I'll be doing that, and then actually Mario Day is coming up real quick. Mario Day, I mentioned this in the series a couple of times, but LEGO has officially announced, like, yeah, there's going to be some Mario Day stuff, and they're kind of low-key hyping it up a little bit, man. Like a little bit. Like an ever so slight amount of hype with Mario Day stuff that LEGO is having on the docket. So a little bit more than normal. Like just when they normally announce like Princess Peach and all these other things, right? So they've had a little bit more going on with that stuff. So that's exciting, I guess. I'm not going to be as excited as I could be until I see minifigures or potential Mario movie stuff. Just going to wait and see what happens and take it from there. So that's that. The biggest thing that happened today, actually, was I got breakfast. No, I'm kidding, obviously. The biggest thing that happened today, I went to my cousin's school to read the book aloud in front of an entire class, which was a very cool experience and actually went super well. So in case you don't know, I am a published author of my children's book, Pro Gamer's Guide to Healthy Habits, all about understanding what it means to truly be a professional gamer, knowing that's not just about practicing a lot or staying up super late, playing games or whatever. It's all about leading a balanced lifestyle as you are on your journey to become a professional gamer. So I wrote the book, and my cousin has a thing called Star Week where she wanted members of my family who do all sorts of things, you know, whatever, to come in and talk about whatever it is they want to talk about. And the week is like based around whatever thing she wants, essentially. So she wanted me to come in to talk about the book, which is very cool. And then my uncle, who does the Christmas Village that I've shared a ton before, every Christmas he does like a Department 56 village setup, which is awesome. Ooh. Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. Whoa. With, like, getting the wall back? That's kind of sweet. Yeah, definitely don't want the sleep. That's for sure. I already had the sleep earlier today. Don't need more of that. Not right now, at least. Sphere Doomer, the crystal version here. Oh, and we have an obstacle right in the middle. Nice. That's fantastic. Well, if I could whip that thing right over to you, that'd be especially helpful. But, I mean, hey, slinging it away like Indiana Jones is fine, too. So, I did that, and it was actually the first time reading the book aloud to a class. So, I was low-key nervous about that experience, but it ended up working really nicely. So, my cousin sat next to me as I read the book. She was very excited. And, you know, if she's excited and she's happy about it, then I guess it's all that really matters, right? Doesn't matter what these other kids in the class think about how I'm reading this book or how good my book is, whatever. They're just happy to see a different person in the classroom and hang out and all that stuff, right? So I did that, and I actually had her read the parts of Polly the Parrot. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, it was just a really, really wholesome time. And admittedly, a lot of people I talk to on any given day with making videos and stuff are all about, like, you know, how do we make videos better? How do you get more people to watch? And like a lot of collaboration and networking and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it's always about, like, how to do more and do better. And it was cool to go into an environment where, like, it was just cool to see people appreciate the thing for what it was instead of being like, yeah, but this could be better, you know? And they're obviously just young ones there, so they're, like, not going to be the most critical people that have ever existed ever. But, you know, still it's just a good feeling to go there and share this thing that took me such a long time. And they asked, like, really good questions, actually. About, like, you know, why did this book take you 2 years to make? And it's like, well, it's because there's so many people involved all across the board and production times and whatever. And it's a process, man. Doing all this stuff is a very long process. So I'm always happy to, like, answer questions about it and, I don't know, like, whatever else. Oh, crash. Yes. I forgot this was even an ability. And it's happened actually a couple times here. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, I can grab this one. Or on the left-hand side here. Yeah, give me this. Thank you. That's an easy one. I'll take easy for now. So, yeah, a lot of great questions like that. They asked me if there's a sequel or a follow-up to the book or if I'm going to make another one. And I said, yes, there is an unveiling for the next entry in the Pro Gamers Guide series debuting on April 1st. So that's something I've announced before. By the time you're watching this, April 1st, I'm doing a whole presentation that's like, hey, this is the thing. You should check it out. And if you're interested, you can get it here and whatever. So if you want more information on that, it is certainly available out there for you in case you missed that memo. I got to actually talk about it more on the internet. Be like, hey, y'all should show up to this world premiere thing I'm doing because I'm pretty excited about it. And I would want you to be as well. I don't think I've used the ninja ability once this entire game at all, which is fine. That's good. Is it like ninja stars? It must be, right? Oh, it's a sword and shurikens, right? The whole way through. I need to not fall into the lava. Nope. Thank you. Slide right between there, and we're good. Wonderful. So that's a really exciting thing. What else did they ask me? They asked me, like, you know, is this like a Roblox kind of book? And it's like, no. All the art style, the characters are very much their own thing, you know? So that's what I really like about my book in particular. It combines a lot of these different elements of all these things that obviously... wow. Whoa. That was bizarre. Okay. Anyways. It combines a lot of these elements that people enjoy. And it just looks good. And so they liked it. So I was happy with it. So it's like a fake out? Oh, it's like a really small margin for error there, actually. Should I even bother with this? There we go. Actually, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. It just caught me off guard, which I guess is the point, right? Oh, I didn't realize there was a charge. There we go. So clearly missed one here, but that's okay. So there's only 3 levels in the entire thing, which is also fine, too. So that's all good. But yeah, it's a very cool reaction, like seeing people's response to this thing you've worked so long for, and now we just got to do that like 100,000 more times, and then I'll be a #1 best-selling author of all time. Yeah, it's just a little bit of work. It's just a little bit of work, you know? That's all it takes. It's fine. Just got to do it like a bunch more times. So if you want me to go to your school or whatever, be like, hey man, you should show up and then read the book, man. And I'd be like, hey man, meow meow. That's exactly what I got to do. So contact your local whoever, whatever. I don't even know how it works. I have no clue how it works, but I at least have one time of experience doing it. What I'll say, and what I heard from people that are much smarter than me, a thing that you want to do in circumstances like that I didn't realize until like last year, because I don't really like, I don't know, I just kind of roll with it. But one of the things to do when you're in situations like that, you give people a firm memory of who you are by wearing something distinct. And by that, I mean, like, wearing something that stands out. So I was like, okay, most of my wardrobe is a lot of, like, you know, I don't know, very, like, darker toned things, you know, sweaters and stuff. Like, not necessarily the most happy things, right? And it's just because it's just kind of how, like, what I've done over the past couple of years, I guess, and just what I've had. So I'm like, what is, like, happy that I can have and show off to... I really wanted to get that ability there, but I guess it didn't work out. But like, what can I wear that's kind of like fun, bright, and colorful? And so I have my yellow BricksOBrian pom-pom beanie hat, and I'm like, you know what? That's actually the perfect thing for me to wear to make me memorable and stand out compared to anybody else that ends up tuning in. And so I'm like, yeah, so I wore that. And it didn't really, I don't think it made that much of a difference, but at least, you know, if somebody were to recognize me and I'm wearing that yellow pom-pom beanie, it's like, oh yeah, you were doing that, right? So that's kind of a pro gamer tip when you're doing something like a presentation or something cool like that. You want to do something that's kind of memorable so people, I guess, at least recognize your face or whatever. Like I was doing a charity event and then I wore... Oh, what did I wear? I wore something specific at a charity event, and I should have worn it when I was at the convention that was sponsoring the charity event. That's what I should have done. I just didn't. And that would have had me be recognized by way more people, which is kind of the point in those sort of circumstances. So having a memorable outfit of some kind is key. Is this not what I need to do? 1, 2. What? Is it this? Oh, do I gotta do this? What? Do I gotta go up? I have no idea, dude. Dude, I have no idea. Oh, is it this? Maybe it's this? No, I have no idea what that was supposed to be for. I have no... Not even the most remote idea ever. No clue. I mean, it doesn't result in another gear, because clearly... Oh, I guess it does. Huh? I have no idea. I was too distracted by talking about whatever else I was talking about to really go back into it here. But again, these bubble things seem to matter less and less as time goes on, so it's fine. Hey, there's 49 levels there, so I got, what, one more till 50? And then I should be getting to 50 by the end of the end of this here. We'll see where things end up shaking out onto stage number 3. 2 out of 5. So there should be, what, one more after this? Yeah, right to the tippity top. Yeah, there we go. All right, I always like to make sure I know exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing. So, yeah, and I ended up getting some breakfast after doing the whole book thing. So that's fine. I ended up getting some breakfast after that. I got pancakes and eggs. So that's cool. There we go. Just got to make sure I time it properly. Nice. I'm going to go with this, of course. Yeah, there we go. Avoid the sun. Thank you. So I got pancakes, eggs, hash browns, and that's about it. Yeah, I had like a complete breakfast. I got onto a side tangent last night looking at Walt Disney World all-you-can-eat buffets. Not that I was like consciously looking that up, but like, you know, there's all these different people that go to theme parks and they review whatever theme park thing is going on. And so one of the things was, you know, this is Mickey's Magical Buffet at, you know, Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. And I'm like, this is pretty cool. I'm going to watch this at 10 o'clock at night. And then I was so compelled by the breakfast there, which apparently wasn't even that good. It was apparently good enough to inspire me to... Nope, okay. It was good enough to inspire me to want to go and get breakfast this morning. So that's what I did. I caved into the peer pressure. I put upon myself and got myself a very nice deluxe breakfast before I head off and do all the things. I don't like the sand ability. Not a fan of this. Definitely not a fan of this, but I'll roll with it, sure. Mostly so I can push through here. You know what I've realized is aggravating low-key about Kirby? Is I feel like I can speedrun this game, but it's always like the smallest things that get in my way that like should not be getting in my way, but I'm just speeding through the whole process. So like every time I hit an enemy, I'm like, I feel like I just want to be zooming through the whole thing here, but clearly I shouldn't be. Oh, there's a gear down there. Like if I see the gear, I'll go for it, but like not really, you know, super needing it. There it is. Is that number 2? That's number 1. Cool. So at least I'm on track in this way. Oh, I didn't realize those fall. Gotcha. Okay. Pro gamer tip. Keep that in mind and just keep on running. Good. Okay. So I did that, took a nap, and now I'm here. So Kirby was one of the things I definitely wanted to finish. And not necessarily get it over with, but make sure that I keep my commitments of playing the games, that I start on time, and all that. They recently released DLC for Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which I can't necessarily say I'm itching in my boots to go after again, like go out and you know, play that game again, like not particularly. So, you know, maybe at some point I'll go back and play it, but I'm not really like, oh my goodness, I have to catch up on the main story and play the DLC. Like I'm just not really about it. So, you know, if you're about it, then that's great, but I want to make more of a commitment to playing games completely, or at least finishing the main story of a game. So that's been my main thing. Oh my goodness, man. I just want to get through. There we go. See? It's like the game isn't difficult. It's just like a matter of getting through it. There we go. I guess Spark is on the menu. Thank you. Thank goodness. Mamma mia. Good. Part of what I'm in San Francisco for, I'll say at least, is that I am in a position where I won't need to pay for like my food and stuff. So that's kind of cool. I get to just kind of eat whatever it is everyone else is and hang around and do whatever else. So that's cool. I'm excited to do that. But I was actually more nervous for the book reading thing compared to me going on a trip across the country, which some people might be like, that's the most terrifying thing you could ever do in the world, Brian. Like, how are you not terrified for whatever the circumstances that you're dealing with over there? And it's just like, well, you know, it's fine. It's just another thing, you know? Just another thing to kind of get through and see what ends up happening because of it. But I'll be able to talk more about it toward, like, after PAX East, pretty much. That's when the time will come for that sort of thing. But, yeah, not anytime soon. So it's not necessarily going to be a super stressful trip. It'll be a good trip. But, yeah, definitely not necessarily a stressful one. Am I supposed to go through here? Yeah, I am. Good. I could have just skipped right on through. even though this little annoying creature monster thing would have been a pain. Oh, I definitely have to go all the way to the tippity top with this thing. For sure. Yup. That's what you're gonna have me do, right? Indeed. Of course it is. Oh! Nice. Gotta love that. I'm just trying to speed on through, man. Here we go. Oh, thank goodness I waited for a second there. There we go. We good? Give me a gear. Sure, I missed 2 of them, right? Probably 2. I missed 1. Gotcha. So yeah, to end off this whole main campaign, they're like, yeah, we're gonna give you a doomer at the end of every single level and give you 3 action-packed levels instead. Is that a boss? I think it is. Huh. So, in reality, I could skip these guys. I just haven't the entire time, pretty much. So, that makes it obviously a lot easier to deal with this. And you're done. So, that is a boss. Oh. But I can just skip them too, right? I can just totally not deal with you. Oh, right here, right? Yeah, there we go. What's that do? Kind of a whole lot of nothing, but that's okay too. And I've never run out of, health with the ability here. It's always been totally fine. That's great. Yep, just go. Don't need to bother with you. And I'm also gonna assume I don't need the ability either. Nope. Don't need to bother. Bye. But that's how you know you're on the tail end of the whole boss excursion when they give you every single thing at once. That's also how you know. Anything here? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, I probably have a ton of tickets I gotta cash in too. So that's gonna be another thing on the infinite list of things here that must be done right before this. Was that it? Oh, I guess slicing a volcano in half is gonna be the main thing. Wasn't that volcano in the background of every single level? Or like a lot of the levels? But now all of a sudden I can just slice it with a sword and call it a day? That's kind of cool. That's sweet. So, final one of these levels for me to deal with here. But can I do this again? What if I do this? Yeah, it does. Wow, I never realized that. I never realized that. Okay. And doing that little section right there is tough, but that's okay. Just take your time with all of it. Yep. Just do that. Like, you don't necessarily need to, do this. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Small margin of error there. Come on. Yeah, and as long as you get that done a little bit, then you're fine. Yeah. Did that work? Oh, it did work. Oh, wow. Okay. That did not work, actually. That's fine. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. It's okay. Ooh, I didn't realize it still is impacted there. I did not realize that. Nope. I thought it was going to cool down and get obstructed, but absolutely not, actually. Totally not what happens there. Go, go, go. Thank you. Thank you. You know, for it being the final one, it's not too bad, right? Yeah, see, it's not too bad. It's all good. As long as I don't fall. Yup. Hey, look at that. Look at that. That's called pro gamer moves right there. Beautiful. Final one of these. So, oh, I don't actually have an ability. Just kidding. Ooh. No. Ugh. Fine, I'll go with water. Ugh. Of course, you give me the one ability I didn't want out of the whole situation here. Oh, it's a double-double. It's a double-double. Okay. Oh, I forgot I can ride the ocean current here. Oh. And do this. Oh, this is going to be fairly easy. I hope. There we go. Come on, just like this. Oh, are you going to do a final phase? A second phase? No, it's just literally a 1-2 situation there. The last one before this was even more difficult. Okay, whatever. I'll just surf on to glory. Don't mind me. Yes, indeed. So now, the final boss is most likely going to be that giant 3-headed dragon Will it have multiple phases? Probably yes. But now the volcano has been chopped in half. Festival? That's cool. Okay. Okay. Could have saved it for the very end, but I'd never seen that enemy before in any Kirby game ever. So that's kind of sweet, man. Cool, now the volcano's actually done. And now we go on to the very final planet here. You wanna give me a little, Oh, it's just a random location. All right. Just randomly take the warp star all the way to the top of wherever I gotta go. Cool, all right. Goal game, hit me one last time here. To the stars. Only level 2, of course. That is par for the course as well. Nice. So level 49. 59 1-ups. 49 1-ups. I can't even talk. I can't even articulate my thoughts, man. I am so in the process of defeating this boss, the final stage of the game. Of the main campaign, at least. 90 energy spheres. Okay, so I got the Smash Ride sub-game. Play that with friends. Cool. So obviously not every single game is unlocked there, but a vast majority of them are. 90 is a pretty good number to actually end on. So not too upset about that. What is the ability to go with here? Probably Cutter, if I had to take a guess, because that dragon's probably going to be moving around a ton. So I'm going to go with Cutter in the hopes that the cutting of the dragon will work out nicely for me. Hello. Hello. You good? Yeah. Hi, little dragon. So you can't really see him all that well, but that's Landia. That's the boss that's on the screen right now. Obviously, like I predicted, the Cutter's doing a substantial amount of damage here, which is sweet. Now you're kind of seeing him. Yeah, there we go. Hi, buddy. Ooh, I thought I was going to be slick right there, but nope. So he's already down to like a third. Almost down to like a half. But you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Cuphead, doing this move right here. It's a Cuphead-inspired move, for sure. Oh, yeah. This is... Ooh, little bobbies. It's a little bobbies. I'm just gonna stay right here. Never mind. We'll move right there. Okay. Ooh, you landed right in the one spot where none of you are gonna be. That's stellar. Ooh, this is kind of cool. There's a nice attack pattern here. All right. Let me just keep doing this. How about that? Don't tell me that's the final boss. Don't tell me that's it. Don't tell me that's it. There's no shot. There's no shot. There's no way. There's no way that's it. One more. Give me one more boss. One more thing.
Congratulations, bravo, Kirby. You've truly earned your reputation as a hero. Your help defeating Landia was invaluable.
And now I'm the enemy.
At long last, it's mine.
Like you couldn't tell this was the bad guy from the beginning. The source of limitless power, the Master Crown. Oh boy. Oh snap. There he goes.
Obtaining this crown has been my long and ultimate goal all along.
Let me explain everything here. Dedede's like, I fought Landia by myself and lost, so I fled to Planet Popstar. That's when the thought struck me. If I got a Goomba in a cake like Kirby to help me, then I'd be well on my way to achieving limitless power. You even helped me repair my Star Cutter. I really did appreciate that, by the way, but now I can be evil everywhere. Time has come for your planet to be destroyed. The entire universe to bow down to me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And for being such a help in all this, your planet gets to go first. Oh, no. Prepare to bow, Popstar. Welcome to your new overlord. No. No. Kirby's like, ungada bugada what? Hey, man. What's oh, no. Yay. Sea Dragon looks pretty cute. I'd want one of those as a pet. Come on now. I mean, I don't even need all 4. I take 1, you know? By the way, I'm sipping on coffee here. Oh, it's all 4 of them. Look at that. Oh, this is supposed to be a 4-player game. I forgot. This is a large iced coffee with 3 caramel swirl and 4 almond milk. That's kind of a lot of almond milk.